Good morning everybody. Welcome to the new part or the new lecture of electrostatic. Today we discuss about Coulomb's force or Coulomb's electrostatic force. We have known that charge, according to the quantization or discrete nature of a charge, Q equals to Ne, or the normal formula for charge, Q equals to IT. And according to the basic properties of a charge, similar or like charge means positive or negative charge are repel each other, and dissimilar or unlike charges can be attract each other. That means positive negative or negative positive charges are attract each other. Then, and the SI unity of a charge is coulombs. The coulombs, according to the Coulomb's electrostatic force or the Coulomb's force, according कौन Coulomb's कहले, consider 2 point charges at rest. Consider 2 point charges at rest. Point charges means charge having very small magnitude, like microcoulomb, nanocoulomb, picocoulomb. Having small magnitude is called as point charges. So when 2 point charges at rest, then the force of attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges at rest is directly proportional product of their magnitude and inversely proportional square of a distance between them. To consider 2 point charges at rest, Q1 and Q2 are present in an air or vacuum medium and separated with a distance r. Then, according to the Coulomb's force, the Coulomb's force is directly proportional the product of their magnitude and inversely proportional the square of distance between them. That means if the magnitude of a charges is bigger, then the Coulomb's force is bigger, and if the distance between the two charges is lesser, then the Coulomb's force also is bigger. When we combine, we have F proportional Q1 Q2, F proportional Q1 Q2 by R square. Here a proportionality constant arises called known as K, and K Q1 Q2 by R square. So K equals to, this is your Coulomb's force, and K equals to F R square divides by Q1 Q2, where K be the proportionality constant or known as Coulomb's constant or known as Coulomb's constant. The SI unit of a K, will be having formula F R square divides by Q1 and Q2, F having unity Newton, distance having unity meter, so square means meter square, and Q1, Q charge having unity Coulomb into Coulomb equals to Coulomb square, or you can write Newton meter square Coulomb minus 2. Since it is a constant, its SI value is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, or we can write 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square divided by Coulomb square. So the other form of a Coulomb's force, becomes F equals to K Q1 Q2 by R square, and we have the value of a K in SI is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. So F equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R square. This is the this is equation 1, this is the equation 2, this is the scalar form of a Coulomb's force. The scalar is the scalar form of a Coulomb's force. And epsilon 0 and epsilon 0 and epsilon 0, or you can read it epsilon naught or epsilon naught to them epsilon 0 or epsilon naught. This is the permittivity of air medium. This is the permittivity of an air medium. Permittivity of an air medium. Permittivity of an air medium. Permittivity means it is a physical quantity which completely describes the position of charges, in a medium. It is a physical quantity which gives rise the position of charges in a medium. जो physical quantity हमको जने दबो जे exactly charges गुड़ा को medium रो छी. तो जो physical quantity हमको जने दबो charges गुड़ा को मोर को medium रो छी, air medium ना liquid medium ना को medium रो जे कौन सी medium रो थिबो हमको जे जने दबो ताऊ का जो permittivity. और permittivity of an air medium रो value जो हो जी केते देखो पहले we have epsilon 0 equals to 1 by 4 pi f q1 q2 by r square, and the unity of epsilon 0 is q1 Coulomb square divided by 4 pi is a constant. It have neither unity nor dimension. Force having Newton and distance having Coulomb's square. And we have 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 equals to 9 into 10 to the power 9. So, epsilon 0 equals to 1 divided by 4 pi 9 into 10 to the power 9. Putting the values of pi is 22 by 7. We can get 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12, 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 Coulomb square Newton meter square. And the dimensional formula of epsilon 0 and the dimensional formula of epsilon 0, dimensional formula will be dimension of epsilon 0 having formula 1 by epsilon 0 having formula 1 by 4 pi q1 q2 by r square. So the dimensional formula charge dimensional formula for charge is a1 t1 the charge into charge, so a1 t1 divided by 4 pi constant, neither having unity nor having dimension. Force having dimension formula m1 L1 t minus 2, and the distance L1 distance square to L2. So they have m1 plus 1, numerator particle m minus 1, L1 L2 L3, numerator particle L minus 3, t minus 2, numerator particle t2, ये t1 t2 t1 t4 a2. So the dimensional formula of epsilon 0 will be m minus 1 L minus 3 t minus 4 a2. This is the dimensional formula of epsilon 0. And the CGS value of k, CGS value of k, and the CGS value of k, CGS value of k is 1. So equation 1 is becomes F equals to Q1 Q2 divided by R square. This is the SI unit of force, that is F equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R square, and the CGS value is F equals to Q1 Q2 by R square. Because in SI unity the value of k is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 or 9 into 10 to the power 9. Now we can proceed the vector form of a Coulomb's force. The vector form of a Coulomb's force. In vector form, in vector form, in vector form, in vector form we have, in vector form we have f equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, f equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, f equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, q1 q2 by r square. We can multiply a unity vector. When we multiply a unity vector, then the force is the vector form. Unity vector means a vector having magnitude 1 and direction is single or direction is perpendicular to the along the direction of a vectors. से कहूँ यूनिटी वेक्टर कहले कौन जार मैग्निट्यूड 1 होइतिबो और डायरेक्शन टा सब बळे परपेंडिकुलर होइतिबो और सिंगल डायरेक्शन होइतिबो त कहा जबो यूनिटी वेक्टर्स. देन एफ वेक्टर इक्वल्स टू जेतबे मो क्वांटिटी रे 1 टे मल्टीप्लाई करबी किछ असुविधा हबनी. 1 मल्टीप्लाई करिया मींस को वेक्टर मैग्निट्यूड 1 na unity vector having magnitude 1, so we multiplied a unity vector and f becomes f vector. So f vector equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 divided by r square. The formula for unity vector is r vector divided by magnitude of r vector. So we have f vector equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 divided by r square into r magnitude. R square into r magnitude becomes r cube and this is r vector. This is the dimensional formula, sorry, this is the vector form of Coulomb's force. This will be scalar form of Coulomb's force and the vector form of Coulomb's force becomes f vector equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 divided by r cube into r vector. ठीक अच्छे आज आम ये पढ़ा Coulomb's force. नेक्स्ट क्लास आम डिस्कसन करिया परमिटिविटी, रिलेटिव परमिटिविटी एंड अदर पार्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक. थैंक यू.